Pinot Gris. Okay? Pinot Gris is so interesting, not in terms of I love the taste. It's more about its look. See this grape, right? Look at the color of the skin. How do you describe the color of the skin?
Well, it's pink.
It's kind of pink, but sometimes if you see them, some of them are kind of brownish. Yeah. So it's kind of gray, pink, brownish. That's where the French term came. Gris means gray, right? So it's Pinot Gris, it's gray Pinot. Now, in the academic world, okay, I'll make sure you understand this, but it's not like chemistry or anything. But I'll tell you, in the academic world, there are two types of thoughts. Okay? One is what people will tell you when they tell you stories. There are three great varieties of Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, and Pinot Blanc. So Pinot Noir is a red one, black one. Pinot Gris is a gray one, and Pinot Blanc is a white one, right? Okay. When you do genetic studies, it's very interesting. Pinot Noir, for the black, purple, reddish skins, there are two genes, two kinds of genes, okay? They are responsible for the color. So both genes need to be there, okay? Gene A and gene B, they both need to be there to make Pinot Noir black in color. One gene is kind of, how to say, they went to sleep or they were muted. They became Pinot Gris because you lose one layer of color. Both genes got canceled. You get Pinot Blanc. One of my biggest regrets when I was doing some winemaking is that it's actually in Napa. Well, the fruit is coming from Sonoma. There's one day we were sorting Pinot Noir on the sorting table in the winery. There's one cluster somebody picked up. They said, oh my God, what is this? A third of the grape is Pinot Noir color. A third of the grapes is Pinot Blanc, and a third of the grapes are this color. Because naturally they mute. Okay, there's a mutation of the genes. So one school of thought is that Pinot Gris is just a Pinot Noir that lost the color. But if you talk to people, especially some Alsatian producers and some producers who are making great quality Pinot Gris, not Italian Pinot Grigio producers in general, okay? Great quality Pinot Gris producers. They have different thoughts, okay? Although, yes, genetically it's about like Pinot Noir losing color, but within a grape variety, you have so many different variations. Some people call the clones, okay? Within these kind of so many mutations, they actually selected the best so-called clone of Pinot Gris for places like Alsace, so that they are so distinct. Distinct enough that certain producers say Pinot Gris is never a, how to say, Pinot Noir that lost its color, part of its color. It's a separate grape variety. So in conclusion, whenever you talk to people, be kind to them. Okay, there are two types of sayings. Some people will say, oh, Pinot Gris is just Pinot Noir and Pinot Blanc. They're just different color. But some other people say they are completely different varieties because from the quality standpoint of view, from the aroma, taste standpoint of view, and how they select from the perspective of how they select the best grape for their region, they treat them as different varieties.